Good evening, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski coming to you from the Finneran Pavilion. Villanova women's basketball taking on the Georgetown Hoyas tonight at 7 p.m. The Wildcats, winners of 7 of their last 9 contests, looking for another win tonight here against the Hoyas. Villanova 15-11 overall, 9-5 in conference play. Right now tied for that 4th place spot with Marquette. Villanova with a big win against Marquette a couple weeks ago. The Wildcats, ESPN posted a bracketology, I believe 2 days ago, and Villanova was about 7 or 8 spots out from making March Madness. So they are right now on the bubble. Win against Georgetown would help boost them a little bit. A game that Villanova really has to have, though, a game that they should win against Georgetown. Georgetown overall this season, 11-14 overall. They are just 4-10 in conference play. 2 of their wins in Big East play have come against Xavier, really the worst team in the conference. But Georgetown, they do score the ball somewhat well. Kelsey Ransom averaging more than 19 points per game. She scored 35 points against Villanova in that first matchup. That was a season high for Ransom. So she's played really good basketball for the Georgetown Hoyas this season. And, you know, if Georgetown wants to win games, they need for her to score a lot of points. And she did that against Villanova in the first game. But the Wildcats were able to come out with a double-digit victory down in our nation's capital. So that showed how well they played in that game, even though Ransom had more than 30 points. Also, Ariel Jenkins, she scores almost 14, 15 points per game for this Georgetown team, kind of in that low to mid-teens. In addition to that, Victoria Rivera also around that same point. So they have some good scorers who can score, 15 points per game, specifically averaging more than 19 points per game as Kelsey Ransom. Georgetown overall as a team, 63 points per game. They give up those 63 points per game. So when your offense is scoring 63, you're giving up a little bit more than 63. That doesn't usually result in a whole lot of wins, and that's been the case for the Hoyas this season. But Kelsey Ransom is really kind of the key player to keep an eye on. This Georgetown team, they've lost 3 straight games. Villanova coming off of a win against Xavier this past weekend in Cincinnati, Ohio. Maddie Weber continues to play really well for the Wildcats. So does Jasmine Basco. Laura Edmondson coming off of a game where she scored a season-high 15 points. So keep an eye on her tonight as well against this Georgetown Hoyas team. So those are some things to keep an eye on. But like I said, when it comes down to it, this matchup on paper definitely favors the Villanova Wildcats. Hopefully they can get it done in this game against Georgetown, try to sweep the series against the Hoyas and Kelsey Ransom. Coming up tonight, 7 p.m., our WXVU pregame coverage will begin at 6:30 p.m. Hope you can join us, Nova Nation. Thanks for tuning in to this Villanova women's basketball versus Georgetown preview video. And as always, go Cats!